I'm going to start here at the summit switch and go up the proposed mountain division. Here's summit switch. There's the bridge down there in the trees. This track goes to the container. Okay, and then right here would be a switch to the mountain division. And it leads up there past the container. We're going uphill the whole time, so we got to sort of loop around a few times to get the track up the side of the hill. It's crossing a driveway right here. Then curving around. Across the driveway again. And then you can see down there where we came from, just past the container. So go across the driveway. And then there's this flat part up here. Come onto this. And then, I don't know if you can see the bridge down there. There's the container. We're above the container now. Keep coming around. There's the house. We're pretty much on the flat here, but we're going around in a big loop. This is going to be a siding called Tehachapi, because it's kind of like a loop. It's about, I don't know, 90% of a loop. It's my old truck. Come around this, and so really we just did a big loop around this flat area, and then we're going to head up onto this berm. There you go. Now we're going uphill again. Uphill. There's sort of this leveled off area. The house is way down there and the truck's there. Now we're above the truck. Keep coming around here. Starting over here is going to be a double track called Haglin. It's named after my grandfather who got me into trains, Robert Eddie Haglin. There'll be Haglin siding through here. It's pretty relatively flat here, but we're, as you can see, we're higher than the truck and higher than the container now. And we keep coming up here. And a lot of these trails are actually rabbit tracks. And I'll just follow in their tracks because they take the easiest way up the side of these hills. This place is called Black Rock. There's all these black rocks here with moss all over them. I'm going to come through here. You sort of come around a curve here. Right here at Black Rock, if we look back, you can see my house down there. There's a snowplow and a caboose. And there's my little house, and the main line way down there and way out there. So we're about, I don't know, 10 feet above the house now. So we'll keep on going here. So after Black Rock, we sort of cut through these weeds. Try not to get poked by the yuccas. And then as we come around here, I'm going to go to double track. And it's going to be the Seymour siding, named after Seymour Johnson, who I got the bridge and turntable from. And right here will be double track. And as we get to these telephone poles, right here in between the two poles, I'll have a turntable. So you come into double track, cut off your engine, go on the turntable, turn around, and then you'll leave on the siding, run around your train, and then head back down the branch. This will be the site of the turntable. And I'm calling it Seymour Turntable because the view out here, you just Seymour. There's the house way down there. We're going to climb all the way out of that hole to get way up here. And then off of this Seymour siding, there'll be a switch going to a switchback. And we really want to make this sucker bark. It's been sort of easy grade. And my train's way down there in between the two houses. And still following these animal tracks. And we come up the side of the hill here and it gets pretty steep. So we can make this engine bark. And this is going to be a switchback. So we head up through here. And as we come over here, the end of this spur is going to be called yucca. There's all these yuccas around, and we'll pull up right around all these yucca plants. And this will be yucca up here. You can see the roof of my house over there. And then we'll come back on the switchback. We'll throw the switch here and head up even further. Still pretty steep here. And this comes up to the corner of my property, and the street's called Ponderosa. So up here at the end there's just going to be a bench, and it's going to be called Ponderosa. If the tracks go far enough, which I hope they do, they get all the way up to here. And if you look up, there's next to the telephone pole there's a little sign that says Ponderosa. That's Ponderosa Street, or Ponderosa Drive. So then we're on top of the world up here at the top of the Quail Valley. And I'll just go over a little bit from Ponderosa. And you can see the house. Get an idea of how far we're actually going to go. But gotta get the main line loop done first.